Hello everyone, xForts here, and welcome to a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven live battle. And for this video's matchup, we're going to be going Dio Brando and Dio Brando against Alternate World Diego and Dio. So the Dios that can't stop time against the Dios that do stop time, and they both have the same stand in the world. So for me personally, I'm going to be playing as Diego because I like scary monsters, it's cool. Put him in his normal outfit, and for Phantom Blood Dio, we'll go A because it's gold. Beautiful. And for Dio, we'll throw him in B because it's fabulous. And also for Diego doesn't have, or at least Alternate World Diego, they have the same outfits. They only have two alternate outfits, and of course A is pretty cool. It's his disguised outfit. B is pretty fabulous. It's similar to, not too much, but it's kind of similar to Dio's B outfit. So I guess we'll throw him in this one just to differentiate himself from the regular Diego. And for the stage, we have to take it to where it all began, the Joestar mansion. A great introduction from the evil boys here. So it's always interesting to think about how Dio Brando would have turned out if he never acquired the stone mask, or just if the stone mask never existed. So of course he would have lived in Victorian England in the 1880s. And it's pretty obvious that, you know, he's going to be an asshole. His entire life, he's going to be evil, and he's most definitely going to be he's going to murder people. He's going to be a serial killer. But it's more complex than that. I think Dio, if he wasn't a immortal vampire who possessed the stand, the world, that can stop time, I think he would be sort of a mix between Yoshikage Kira and Diavolo, because Diavolo had this sort of preconceived notion that he was immortal already, even though he wasn't. Diavolo was just a normal human. And he thought he was immortal, and he thought he was going to live forever and run Passion forever. But I think Dio would have that same sort of notion that, you know, he's not immortal, he's a regular human, but he would think that in his head. He would convince himself, because he's a fucking sociopath, he would convince himself that he is immortal, so he would live his life based off that. And I could also see him becoming a not sort of a serial killer as methodical as Yoshikage Kira was, how he was, you know, really safe with everything and, you know, didn't want to get caught, just wanted to live a peaceful life. I think Dio would always be in trouble, getting drunk in bars, starting fights, and literally just, like, killing people in street corners. And, you know, Dio's the type of guy to just walk up behind you and shoot you in the back of the head, just for the fun of it, you know, pretty much just for sport. And, or I could see him becoming some sort of mob boss, very similar to the way that Diavolo was, because, you know, Dio is obsessed with power, and it would make sense for him to, you know, want to either, definitely not present, he wouldn't become that much power, he would do it in, you know, the underground sort of evil way, and I could see him becoming sort of like a really ruthless, you know, mob boss, sort of similar to Diavolo, but not wanting to hide his identity. He would want everyone to know that Dio Brando is the badass, you know, head of the mafia, and he would just murder people all the time. He'd be a terrible person, and I think that's how Dio would turn out. I would say that he would become someone like Jack the Ripper maybe, but then when you think about it, Jack the Ripper was literally a character in Phantom Blood, so whatever, I guess he wouldn't be Jack the Ripper. And he stopped time here. Where is he? Is he did nothing. I think he set up knives maybe. I'm gonna get my duel on Diego. Stop time too. And he went for me, of course. And he sets up knives. And more knives. So I'm going to try to get my dual heart attack off on Diego here once I get him in a combo. Here we go. Retired. One interesting thing about Diego, actually, is that most people know this, but you can kind of forget it while you're reading Steel Ball Run, you know, especially when you get into the later chapter or the later volumes and, you know, things are really heating up. Some people might forget this, that he's about to activate the world. Oh, I tried to stop him. He's going to fuck me up. Knives! Oh, man. But Scary Monsters is not Diego's stand. Diego... Why am I super slow right now? But Diego does not have a stand in the base universe. He doesn't. It's Dr. Ferdinand's stand, and what Scary Monsters is an infectious stand that causes a virus. And so when you get cut... And I fucking missed my dual heart attack there. But when you get cut, you get infected with Scary Monsters. And it turns people into dinosaurs. And I guess Diego was just chosen to be like, you know, Papa Dino. Just to be like the ruler of all the dinosaurs and be able to command them. So I guess it's his stand. But no, Diego doesn't have a stand. Because if he did have a stand, it would be the world. If Diego awakened like his true stand in the base universe, it would have been the world. And that would have been a complete shit show. If throughout the entire Steel Ball Run arc, base world universe, Diego had the world. That, oh my god, that would have been awful. I'm glad Scary Monsters is a thing. It's just a badass stand. It's really cool. Yeah, if you guys didn't know that, Diego doesn't have a stand. Diego is, he was given the ability to be Papa Dino amongst all the other dinosaurs.
俺だけが理解する。面白い能力だ。だがな、このディオは一夜にしてこの世のどんな超人も超えたのよ。
And that was a compilation of a bunch of assholes punching each other with invisible creatures or stands. I don't know. How would you describe a stand? Psychological manifest of one's being, I guess. So thank you guys for checking out this video. A bunch of Diegos and Dios fighting each other. It was fun. It was nice talking about it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see for other live battles. There's a lot of characters in this game, and there's a lot of different stuff to talk about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Drop a like on it if you enjoyed, or if I occupied your boredom for a little bit, and also subscribe for more JoJo videos. Thank you guys for watching.